guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be finishing journal number 60 here, which was the first journal of 2025 that I used. Very exciting to have it finally finished up. This is a journal that I got from Dollarama, and if you're interested in seeing the setup, I will link that down below. But I really enjoyed using this. Near the end, I was getting a little tired of it. I was moving through this quite slowly just because I was so busy all of January with school, so I didn't have as much time to journal as I would have liked. But I feel like in the end, this journal filled up really nicely, and I'm excited to put it on my shelf. So for the final spread here, you guys probably know I always like to match it to my cover page. So here was the cover page, super cute. And so we're going to kind of recreate that here in the back with probably some slight alterations. I do have all my papers and things here on the side ready to go. So as always, we're going to start off with a nice base, and then we will pull in other colors and other papers. I think this will be perfect for some layering. Anyway, let me know in the comments how you guys are doing with your 2025 journals. Have you already completed one? Are you on your way to completing one? Are you far off from completing one? Have you already completed multiple? I would love to know. I know we all journal at different paces, so it is definitely not a competition whatsoever, but I do love knowing that, or I love knowing about people's journals in general. So I would love to know how you guys are doing with your journaling goals for the year. So let me know. Anyway, we're just going to kind of layer all these different paper pieces together. I feel like this year, or the month of January, flew by in the sense that I was so busy that days were just passing, and it felt like the first half of my semester went by so quickly. But at the same time, I swear January also lasted forever. Like, it was just constantly still January. Even though I felt like the weeks were flying by, we were into like week 5 of the school semester and it was still January, which is a little bit nuts, but here we are. It is now February. Okay, so just layered kind of my base pieces. Now I do have some of these printables left over, of course, from my original spread. So we're just gonna pull some of them in. I probably only need like 2. So I'll just pick the first 2 that I see, and I can save the other pieces for another spread, maybe in 2026, because they're very obviously New Year art pieces or like drawings, and so I can't really use them. Not that I can't, but I don't really love to use things that are so out of theme at different parts of the year. Like, this is very obviously New Year's to me, so I wouldn't use this in the summer. So I guess the next time I use these cutouts will probably be in 2025, or 2026, which is crazy to think about. These are technically like full boxes that I got from a printable planner kit from Pink Planner Shop. You guys know I love that shop, especially for my memory planner. And so I printed this art out for my journal as well, just because I thought it was so cute. Anyway, we can also do a little bit of layering here to fill in the extra space. So I only have the one moon. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do the moon in the middle with the date over it. And then here we can use these little stickers. Love that. Or should I do it up so that the purple is not all next to each other? I kind of like that more. Cute. I'm actually really liking how this is turning out. I feel like I'm flying through this journal, or what do I call this? I'm flying through this video just because I kind of already had an idea in mind of how I wanted this to go. And so it's really just pulling it all together. I wish I had more to show you, but unfortunately, this is all I've got. Probably gonna be one of my shortest videos on the channel, but that's okay. Just gonna put a little bit more glue here to really make sure everything is stuck down. I also have these really cute stickers that I got while I was in Japan, and I feel like some of the purples probably match super well, so I want to pull in some of these stickers. So I think we'll do this one, and then these are all different shades of purple, so I kind of just want to pull in the slightly more warm toned ones, and I feel like that's really cute. This journal took me a while to get through, and so near the end I was really getting tired of it, and so I started gluing some pages together just to get through the journal a little bit faster. Kind of a guilty pleasure when it comes to journaling. When I'm sick of a journal, I always want to complete it, but it like really feels like it's dragging. So then when I get that feeling, I usually will start gluing 2 pages together. And I probably did that for, I don't know, just a few pages at the end, just so I could finish it up, which I kind of feel like it does feel like cheating, but at the same time, if it keeps me from really getting into a slump, then I don't really mind. I just finish off the journal, and then every single page is finished in the sense that they're all covered with something, or sometimes they're just glued together and the two other sides are covered with something. So yeah, anyway, okay, let's write a little date for this. I finished this on February 10th. So let's see if I can write this out super cute. Cute. I like that. We'll just cut it out. Honestly, honestly, all of January was so busy and so rough. So keeping up with my journaling was hard, but I managed to get through this journal and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I feel like it got decently chunky, which I always love to see. And so once I've stuck that on there, this journal will be done. Or maybe I should put something here just to fill in the space. Let me see if I have any journaling cards that are kind of the right color for this. I have a bunch here from Papershire that are like bigger cards, and I feel like they always fill up the space quite nicely, but these are all kind of not the right theme in my opinion, although I was really busy with school and I could put this in here, but this is really screaming back to school for me. This one is cute, but honestly, I was not practicing self-care because I was so busy, so I feel like that's inappropriate. I'm literally going to save this card for when I turn 30. It's so cute, but it doesn't feel right to put it just in any spread because it very obviously is for her 30th birthday. I think this was the card that came with Zenny's orders around the time that she had her 30th birthday sale, which was really cool. So I would definitely be saving that. Okay, if I'm not going to use one of those, maybe I will just pull a random journaling card in to fill in the space. So I also have these cards that my sister gave me. Let's see if there's anything that I might want to put in there. This is kind of fun. I love that. It's very pretty though. I kind of want to save it for something more special. Maybe this one, just because I was so busy with school. I feel like that really works out. My sister got me these from school. I actually don't really know how they got them, but super cute. So I'm going to glue this in the back just to add a little bit more color and fill up this final page. Okay. Hopefully I can stick it right in. The colors of this are super fun too. Cute. Okay, now it really feels like every single page of this journal is full. Do I have anything in the front here? Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. So that is the end of journal number 60. How crazy it is that I have finished 60 full journals. They are starting to take up a lot of space on my shelf, but I love just looking back at them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.